Major League consecutive winning streak in history belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's relive that thrill.
Goodrich with 10 in the timer. Goodrich looks for Mr. Clutch with 8 in the timer. Goodrich still dribbling with 6 in the timer. Goodrich passes under to Wilt. He's got it. He puts it up and slam dunks it. A slam dunk by Wilt. Length of the court pass. Intercepted by Ellis. Ellis to Goodrich. Goodrich front court. 30 seconds to play. The Lakers by 3. Chamberlain's slam dunk was a beauty. Foul by Hudson. 195. 28 seconds. The Lakers lead it. Hudson front court. Hudson around Bellamy's screen. West takes it away from him. There goes Ellis. West gives Ellis the ball. He'll slam it. He does. 16 seconds left to Washington. Down the middle. West steals it again. West steals it to Goodrich. Fast break. He lays it in. It's 104-95. Front court is over to him. Washington, his 20-footer, no good. Rebound to Chamberlain. His pass is to Ellis. The game's over. The game is over. The Los Angeles Lakers have defeated the Atlanta Hawks 104-95. The Los Angeles Lakers are the greatest winning team in the history of basketball for consecutive wins.
Hello again, everybody. This is Chick Hearn, voice of the Los Angeles Lakers, and you're about to hear some very exciting basketball. For on this record are the highlights of the Los Angeles Lakers' 33-game winning streak, a feat never before accomplished in the annals of modern-day sports history. November the 5th, 1971, and who could have known that on this date the Lakers would begin winning and winning and winning to amass 33 consecutive victories. Jerry West has just returned to the Laker lineup, recovered from a sprained ankle. Jim McMillan has just replaced the retired Elgin Baylor, and Big Wilt Chamberlain has just been named captain of the Laker team. West scores 19 points in this game against Baltimore. Gail Goodrich has his second consecutive 30-point production, and the aggressive Wilt Chamberlain pulls down 26 rebounds as the Lakers defeat the Baltimore Bullets 110-106 for win number 1. And little did anyone realize that more than 2 months would elapse before the Lakers would lose. The Lakers move on to Oakland to play the Warriors in quest of 2 in a row. It's in Oakland that the Lakers have had some of their toughest games in the past. Los Angeles leads by a slim 18-17 at the end of the first quarter, but the Lakers have a big second half and win the ball game 105-89. McMillan scores 26. West has 28 to spark the Lakers to their second win in a row. The Lakers now return to the Forum to host the New York Knickerbockers. And since being named captain of the Lakers, Wilt Chamberlain has been playing inspired basketball. He has 22 rebounds against New York, one of the true powers of the NBA. Jerry West tallies 29 and Gail Goodrich puts in 26 as it becomes apparent that the Lakers have great firepower from the field. The final score, Los Angeles 103, New York 96. 3 in a row. In Chicago, the Lakers shoot for 4 straight. They're down in the early stages of the game, but they score 32 points in a great second period to lead at halftime, 56-50 over the Bulls. Much of the credit belongs to West, Goodrich, and McMillan.
10 minutes to play, screened by Wilt. Robbie almost carried it over on the dribble. Now we got 8 in the timer. It's to McMillan with 7. McMillan with 5 in the timer. McMillan with 4, shoots a 17-footer. It'll have to be lucky. It is lucky. He banked it in. First bank shot he ever made. Strictly luck. He shot it a foot too long. 92-83. The Lakers lead by 9. 9:39 to play, fourth quarter. Weiss to Sloan. Left side to Porter. McMillan says, Chick, that's my new bank shot. Goodrich out of the back court. He's through traffic. Come to the right side, and he's really drawing crowds. Out in front to West. Over to McMillan. McMillan over Porter from 20. Good shot. I don't know of a better sophomore in the league, really. 94-83, biggest lead of the game. 12 seconds left. It's King outside, underneath the Porter. He's in deep. He turns. He shoots a 10-footer. That's a nice shot. He looks pretty good, Lynn.
He looks very good. He's got 12 points in the game.
120-109. 4 seconds left. Clemens to Ellis. 2 seconds. 1. He fires at the buzzer. It's good. It counts. The final score, Los Angeles 122, the Bulls 109.
The trio scores 76 points, while Chamberlain and Hairston pull down 26 rebounds between them. Flynn Robinson has 11 points in relief. And even though the Bulls shoot 50% from the floor, the Lakers cannot be stopped. They win their 4th game in a row, score 122-109. In Philadelphia, the Lakers play one of the most devastating games of the streak. Los Angeles simply looked awesome in this game. In fact, it was one of the best games in the history of the Lakers.
The score, Los Angeles with a tremendous half, an incredible half of 72 points, leading 72-45. West dribbling the ball against Wohl's hand check. West around a screen by Wilt. West against Wohl down the middle. 12-footer straight away. That's good. He's giving the rookie some lessons out there, I'll tell you that. But the kid's trying very hard. Greer to the dribble down the middle. West knocks it down. Greer picks it up. Pass underneath. Intended for Washington. Intercepted by Goodrich. A fast break is to West. It's 3-on-1. West to the right side of Harrison. He rides it up and missed. Nope, he got it home. He got the soft bounce.
Nice bounce pass from West, and the Laker lead is 100-68. Lockery front court. That's the biggest lead, 32 points. Can't get much bigger than that, can you? 2-on-1 with McMillan. West down the middle, doesn't press the attack as Greer catches up defensively. The ball is to Goodrich. The trail man is Chamberlain. Goodrich gives it out in front to Happy Hairston. The Lakers have been keeping the ball moving very well for the most part tonight. Out in front to Jerry West. 100-68. The Lakers look like they got a cinch win. West stops for a 20-foot right-hander. It's good. Jerry West scoring about whenever he wants to. He's got 20 points. Jones on the dribble, stops, fakes, at the buzzer, fires, and the game ends with a 40-point Laker victory. 40 points. Final score 143-103. And
The Lakers now have their longest win streak of the year at 5 games.
Powered by 8 block shots by Chamberlain. He was credited officially with 14 rebounds. Jerry West and Gail Goodrich between them scored a total of 54 points, and they had 19 assists between them. And the final score with a 40-point spread is almost too astonishing to believe.
The Lakers, in looking for their 6th straight victory, get a little careless, and in the third quarter against the Seattle Supersonics find themselves facing a 65-50 deficit. But then they come charging right back.
72-64, the game being TV'd back to Seattle. Goodrich front court to high post. Ellis gets the pass. The low post is Chamberlain. The ball is to West. Over to McMillan. He's got a hot shooting streak going. McMillan dribbles, loses Kogis. 14-footer. Good again. McMillan. In this period, he's got 4 out of 6. 72-66. The Lakers are coming back. Jerry with 8 in the timer shoots a 20-foot 4-shot and makes it. Jerry West off of the wrong foot, I believe, Lim. 112-107. The Lakers behind with 5 minutes in this game left to play, and since then they've outscored them 18-8. The mark of a well-conditioned ball club. All right, Wilt at the line. The first one, perfect. You know, Wilt made them both. Pass front court. Ellis intercepts. Back to front court to Goodrich. He gives the base to McMillan at the buzzer. Shot no good. The final score, Los Angeles 115. The Supersonics 107.
This win is really gratifying to the Lakers because Seattle was picked by many experts to win the Pacific Division. It being said the Lakers were getting old. The Lakers have now won 6 in a row. On to Portland for the first game of the season with the Trail Blazers. And as the teams are introduced, Leroy Ellis gets a standing ovation from the crowd. Embarrassed as he was, he nonetheless scores 27 points against his former mates and leads the Lakers to a 130-108 victory to give Los Angeles 7 wins in a row. The next night, the Lakers take on Boston at the Forum, and Wilt Chamberlain, the greatest scorer in NBA history,
Had only 3 points, but he had 31 rebounds, 13 block shots, and 10 assists. Happy Hairston, 22 in his best game of the year. Jerry West had 13 in the first half and added 13 in the third quarter for his 26-point total. Leroy Ellis had 6. Flynn Robinson had 15 off the bench. Pat Riley had 4. Clemens did not score, and John Q. Trapp had 8.
8 wins in a row. The Lakers tackle the Cleveland Cavaliers and manage an easy win over the expansion team. Wilt is really in the groove now and has 15 rebounds as the Lakers triumph 108-90. 9 straight. With Milwaukee coming to the Forum for their next game, the Lakers are not too inspired as they host the Houston Rockets. The Rockets come on strong in the fourth quarter, and the Lakers are outscored 35-26. But they halt the rally and win number 10 in a row, 106-99.
The guests of the Lakers are the world champion defending Milwaukee Bucks.
The Bucks take an early lead, but the Lakers have too much speed. In the second half, Wilt Chamberlain really bothers Jabbar with some fine defensive positions to force several key turnovers.
Down the middle it goes to Jabbar. He's in there a long time. Chamberlain takes the ball. The chance for the break. Going to the key to Jabbar, turns, pass underneath. Harrison's got the interception to West. Chance for the break. West in the front court over to McMillan. McMillan coming in the right side. He should stop and shoot. He stops, gives to Wilt. He's there, put it up. He's fouled. It counts. Foul by Jabbar. Robertson with it. Into Jabbar. Jabbar against Wilt. Batted away by Wilt. Jabbar backs into him again. He's double teamed. Jabbar pass through the key to Allen. Smith into the front court. Coming in the left side. Front of the Laker bench terminate the dribble. Gregg takes the ball into Al Sindar. Backing in on Wilt. He turns. He fakes. He might have traveled. He might have traveled. He did travel. Wilt Chamberlain getting instructions at halftime, no question, from Sharman and Jones how to play Jabbar, and these driving Jabbar crazy, and the Lakers do not have to shoot. They're celebrating their 17th win in 20 games. With Jerry West, they haven't lost in 15 games. Most people think they'd be undefeated for the year with him. They win. It's all over. The final score, Los Angeles 112, Milwaukee 105.
11 consecutive. On a simulcast from Seattle, the Lakers whipped the Supersonics by a score of 139-115. That gives them 12 straight wins. Reserve Pat Riley comes on strong and scores 18 points. Hairston and Chamberlain have 26 rebounds between them as the Lakers win handily over one of the biggest threats in the Pacific Division, the Supersonics. And who says number 13 is a jinx? Wilt Chamberlain wears number 13, and he stars in his 13th straight victory as the Lakers win with ease against the Detroit Pistons. Chamberlain scores 31 points, has 31 rebounds, and looks like he can score 30 or 40 points anytime he wishes. 13 in a row. Hosting the Seattle Supersonics on November the 28th, 1971, the Lakers win by a commanding 17 points, 138 to 121, and by so doing go through the complete month of November without a loss. Quite a feat, you say? Well, no other team in the NBA has ever done it. 14 straight, and they have momentum that the whole league is wondering how to stop.
The final score, the Los Angeles Lakers achieving their 15th consecutive victory, 124, the Boston Celtics 110.
All right, long pass front court to Rule. Rule over to Wool. 5 seconds left. Wall shoots a 10-footer. West blocks it. It's back to Wool. Shoots a 10-footer. No good. Rebound to Wilt. And the Los Angeles Lakers have won 16 consecutive games. Los Angeles 131. The Sixers 116.
4 seconds left. It's to Riley. 3 seconds. Riley turns and shoots a 20-footer. No good. Yes, it bounced in. Bounced up in the air and came back through. Final score, Los Angeles 123, Portland 107. This will be the 22nd consecutive game in which West has played without a loss. Inbound pass to Ellis. Ellis to Goodrich. The clock is running down and out. The ball game's over. The Lakers win their 18th game in a row. The final score, Los Angeles 125, Houston 120. With Will as the captain, it's their 19th straight. The free throw by Harrison made in the second try. The rebound is off. And they come down, they don't score. The buzzer had sounded, and the final score is Los Angeles winning its 19th game in a row. The score, Los Angeles 124, the Warriors 111.
And now for the most thrilling game of the season. The Lakers play host to the Phoenix Suns and are looking to tie the record set by the Milwaukee Bucks of 20 wins in a row. The date is December the 10th, 1971. The possibilities of a historic evening are very imminent. The Los Angeles Lakers, the surprise team of the National Basketball Association, the surprise team of the basketball world, gun tonight for their 20th consecutive win. And if they get it, they will be only the second team in history ever to provide that many wins in a row, the other being the defending world champion Milwaukee Bucks. The Lakers tonight host the tough, very powerful Phoenix Suns, who themselves have won 8 in a row. The crowd is capacity at the fabulous Forum, and we think you're going to hear one of the great games in basketball history. Wilt gives the ball off to Flynn Robinson. Over the left side with 8 in the timer, it goes to Wilt with 7. Wilt with 6. He may try a fall-away bank. Yep, here it comes from 14 feet. It's good! 34 to 31. I know it startles me as much as it does you. Hawk holds it like a peach. Throws a strike to midcourt to Haskins. His pass intercepted by West. West in the fast break to Goodrich. Back to Jerry. 3-on-2. West to left side. Down the middle is Ellis. Right is Goodrich. Goodrich gets it. Shoots a 20-footer. It's good. Another assist for Jerry West. He leads the league, averaging 9 a game. Gail Goodrich is the 4th best scorer in the league, 26 a game. 3 minutes to play in the period. The Lakers by 5. Late in front court. Over the right side, it goes to Haskins. That all started in West's thievery. Jerry West down the floor against the big guy Haskins, and I mean a big guard at 6'4". West around Hawkins, down the middle, underneath, spin shot, won't go. Rebound is off. Wilt's after it. After it also is Walk. Walk gets it, gives the ball to Silas. 3-on-2. Right side over to Layton, underneath to Hawkins. He puts it up under there and misses. Rebound is off. The Lakers get the ball to McMillan. McMillan to West. It's 4-on-2. West in the middle. Right side to Goodrich. In deep, underneath to Wilt. He slam dunks it. Oh! 52-47. Wilt caught it a yard away from the basket and didn't even stop the arm motion. Slammed it home with the right hand. What a play. 52-47. Ball down the court to Walk. Baseline to Silas. Back to Walk in deep. West knocks it away and Walk knocks it out of bounds. Great play by Jerry West. Was that some slammer by Wilt? Pass into Silas. Comes out the free throw line. 15-footer on the way. Won't go. Rebound off. Grab by West. 4-on-2 break. West in the middle of the left. McMillan to the right. Ellis. Ellis gets it. Under he goes. Slam dunk. Ellis slam dunked it. 15 seconds left in the period. Lakers by 7, 54-47. Capacity throng, 17-505, enjoying it. 9 seconds left. Layton dribbling against Goodrich. Layton back and forth like a windshield wiper. Layton throws up a 10-foot bank shot. No good. The rebound is off. 1 second left. The period's over. The score at the end of an exciting half. The Los Angeles Lakers in quest of their 20th consecutive victory. 54, the Phoenix Suns looking for their 9th consecutive win. 47. 60-55, the Lakers lead it. Gail Goodrich with a dribble against Layton. Go to the right side. Goodrich turn at the base. Stops, fakes, can't shoot. Gives it to Wilt. Wilt holds it up high so it might get wet up there. Chamberlain looks for a cutter. 8 in the timer. Turns around more. Underneath. Slam dunk by Wilt.
Nice play. He dribbled around Moore and slam dunked along the baseline. 62-55, the Lakers lead it. 4:19 to play in the third. Haskins come to the right side. Haskins looks at the free throw line, gives to Otto Moore, 6'11". Out on him comes Wilt. It's then low to Hawkins. Turnaround 12-footer is good. Hawkins is due to go to work offensively. In the fourth quarter, I'm sure he will. 73-66, the Lakers by 7. Goodrich front court. Over the right side to Harrison. Harrison to Chamberlain at the free throw line. Surprised him with a pass. Chamberlain pivots. Down the middle goes McMillan. The ball is to West instead. He screens for West. 20-footer by Jerry is good. Chamberlain the assist and the screen. West with 17 points, 7 in the quarter. 75-66 to Lakers. 7 seconds left. It's into McMillan. McMillan to Robinson. Robbie dribble drive. Down the middle. 10-foot jumper. He missed it at the buzzer. The period's over. The score at the end of the third quarter. Los Angeles 88, the Phoenix Suns 76. Layton stops, left-hand 20-footer, looks good. It's in and out. Heartbreak shot. Rebound to Ellis. Ellis gives the ball to Jerry West. West in the front court, down the middle. Robinson has fallen down. West comes through the top of the key. Gives over to Robinson. Baseline to McMillan. He dribbles. He stops. 16-footer is good. Jimmy McMillan. The Lakers lead 90-76. Marching toward their 20th consecutive. Hawkins dribble against Ellis. Whips the ball away. Bad pass by Hawkins. To West. Fast break with Robinson in the middle. Robbie to the free throw line. Stops. 15-footer by Robinson. Good. Connie Hawkins had the mustard come off the hot dog because Ellis played him beautifully defensively. 96-82. 8:41 to play. Counts brings the ball into Van Arsdale. West in the ball game now with 24 points. Top of the key, it comes off to Silas. Van Arsdale. West takes it away from him. West slaps it off his leg. Out of bounds. Lakers. Now we're going to have the clock set at 24. They have cut the 14-point deficit to 10. 7:16 to play.
Bill Sharman, realizing that Phoenix is going to full court press the rest of the way, wants to give West a brief rest because you have to be well rested against the press.
Counts in the backcourt, give to Van Arsdale. Van Arsdale dribbling the front court. Go to the left side. Van's had a tremendous second half. Out to Haskins, to Counts. 20 feet out, he fires again. He hits another one. Mel Counts. Great substitution by Cotton Fitzsimmons. He's made 3 in a row. And the Laker lead is only 8. Gail Goodrich down the floor. The Lakers have given up the last 6 points. Over to the left side, it goes to Silas. Drive the base. Stop. Fakes, brings it outside to Counts, to Van Arsdale, 18 feet straight out, he shoots and does not get. Rebound to Van Arsdale, comes underneath, throws it up and in. 2:15 to play. Nice play by Van Arsdale. He's got 30 points in the game. 2:10 to play, 109-105 Lakers. And the Lakers have lost all of their offensive momentum. Free throw by Mel is no good. What a big miss in the game. Rebound to Ellis. That could be a big factor. Ellis to West. The Lakers will run the clock down as much as they can. West is in the front 47 feet. West gives the ball to Gail Goodrich. 1:08 to play. Goodrich bounced the ball to McMillan. McMillan back to Gail. The Lakers need a basket. 1 minute left in the ball game. Gail Goodrich with 7 in the timer. With 5. To West with 4. 3. He shoots a 20-foot jumper. No good. Rebound is off. Free ball. Grabbed by Silas. 52 seconds. The score, Los Angeles 110. Phoenix 107. West brings the ball into McMillan. Full court pressure. McMillan to Goodrich. They got to get out of there in 10 seconds. Goodrich racing toward the 10-second line. Gets there. Lakers haven't had a basket. And here's the foul intentionally given by Layton. Could you go this far in a string and have it snap? Yes, you could. Let's find out. Goodrich up there, and that ball's got to feel like a medicine ball. The free throw is good. All right, the ball is inbounded to Layton. 30 seconds left in the game. 2-point Laker lead. Layton into Hawkins. They're going to him all the time. Hawkins holds it. Hawkins still holding it. Hawkins, the baseline to Count. 10-footer by Mel. Good. 21 seconds left. The Lakers have been caught at 111. The Lakers will get the last shot. McMillan will take it out. The Lakers may not even get it in. They got Silas guarding West. McMillan's got it. He brings it to West. West to the dribble. West down the middle. West in deep. Stops. 15-foot jumper. No good. Tip by Wilt. No good. Rebound is off. 1 second. The game's over. No, they stopped it with 1 second. They stopped it with 1 second. Phoenix got the ball. They'll have it at midcourt with 1 second, and they get to set up. They take Hawkins about 18 feet to the left of the goal. Counts is under the basket. The inbound pass to Hawkins. He turns a 30-footer loose. No good. Connie Hawkins turned a corkscrew 30-footer loose from the left side, and I'll have to admit, I thought it was in.
It looked like it was going to hit nothing but the bottom of the net from our angle. Jeez.
Pretty good from this angle.
111 to 111. 5 minutes left to play, and a brilliant rally by the Phoenix Suns. They were down by 14 with 7 minutes and 50 seconds to play, and that's when Mel Counts came in, and Mel turned the game around. 3 minutes to play. Ellis tips the ball on the jump. It goes to Hawkins. Hawkins fakes. He's got a 12-footer. He shoots the 12-footer. He misses, and the rebound is off. Hit up the board. Wilt's got it. What a basketball game, Lynn.
Unbelievable.
Goodrich in the front court, one of the great games we've ever seen. Goodrich out in front, looks for the big fan, gives to Wilt, top of the key. Wilt back to Gail, 12 in the timer, 2:42 in the game, Lakers by 2. Goodrich gets the screen by Wilt, behind it again, he operates, 23-foot jumper, good! 4-point lead. West dribbling with 8 on the timer. West with 7 with 6. West with 5 with 4, they try to shoot, they steal it. Goodrich has got it with 2, 20-foot jumper, good! Lakers by 5. Goodrich hit an unbelievable 20-footer. Van Arsdale front court knocks West down. No harm, no foul. Over to Silas. Silas to Van Arsdale. 16-footer, no good. Rebound to Jerry West. 1:30 to play. West to McMillan. Under the basket is Ellis. McMillan doesn't need any points. Give to Goodrich. 1.5 to play in the overtime. The Lakers are 1:25 away from their 20th. Tying the NBA record. 5-point lead. 1:20 to play. 10 on the timer. Goodrich, the hero in overtime with 2 great baskets. Fires an 18-footer and gets it. Gail Goodrich, another 18-footer. The Lakers by 7. Leighton front court. To Mel Counts. Counts dribbles in deep. Drives the base. 17-footer by Melvin. No good. Rebound to West. 2-on-1 break. West and McMillan. West all the way. West scores it. The Lakers lead by 9. Timeout.
Those 3 shots that Goodrich hit, 2 of them had to be about 25 feet away.
He misses the free throw, and Ellis tips it in. Leroy Ellis tipped it in. 7 seconds left. 1:26 to 1:17. Leighton front court. 4 seconds. Listen to him count it off. The Lakers have done it. The crowd is standing at their seats. They are not fighting to get out as usual. They are saluting en masse this Laker team as it leaves the floor. They have won 20 consecutive games. And after going into a slump at the end of the game that saw them go 5 minutes without a basket, they responded in the overtime with an amazing display of basketball and win it 126 to 117.
Tonight, as we sit high above the western sideline, this is Chick Hearn with Lynn Shackelford. Our technical director is Bobby Wall. And tonight could be a very historic evening, not only for the Los Angeles Lakers, but for the basketball world. Because if the Los Angeles Lakers tonight defeat the Atlanta Hawks, they will have won 21 consecutive games. The Lakers in 57 seconds have outscored them 6-0 to take the lead. 35-34. The ball given over the left side to Washington. He comes underneath, puts it up, and Wilt flies, swats it down to McMillan. The fast break is to West. West in the front court, may stop and shoot, may drive all the way, drives all the way, cross-courts it over to Goodrich. He's alone, he sets, he fires, he gets. Wilt Chamberlain started it all. Jerry West gets another assist, and Gale's got 16. 2 seconds. Hudson's 20-foot jumper. Good at the buzzer. Great play by the Hawks. And the score at halftime, Los Angeles 52, the Hawks 50. 12 minutes to go, and the Lakers right now are behind. Chamberlain tips. The Lakers have their first control of the night. Ellis has got it. Ellis to Jerry West. See if the Lakers can tie it up in a hurry. West stops from 23 feet and fires. It dips in and comes out no good. Great rebound by Wilt. Slam dunk. Oh, Wilt Chamberlain went higher than I've ever seen him go for a rebound, came down and slam dunked it. 77 all. Inspiring play. Down the middle comes Adams, in deep, throws up a 2-footer, no good. Rebound to Wilt Chamberlain. The big captain's mad. He hasn't lost since he's been captain. The Lakers have a 10-point lead, biggest lead of the game. Washington front court, Hurley. 1:04 to play, all the way under, puts it up, no good. But there's a foul. A foul is on Wilt. Washington didn't even try to make the shot. He saw Wilt's arm and slammed the ball off the board, and Washington will get 3 to make 2. 1:01 to play. How good is Washington at the free throw line? I'm afraid to tell you. 111 of 133, 83%. Free throw good. 96-94. 1:01 to play. Timeout, Los Angeles. Sharman wants to give him a minute to think about the next one. Washington at the line. Good free throw. Free throw is on the way, no good. You'll get another one, the penalty. Sometimes you give a guy a minute to think about it, as that timeout did. It changes him a little bit. He should make this one. He does. 95-96. Chamberlain brings it into Goodrich. Gale in the back court. 1 minute to play. Goodrich trying to get out of the back court. Goodrich reaches the front court. And Goodrich against Maravich. The Lakers have had Goodrich on the bench for quite a while. Maravich made a desperation steal and missed. Tried to steal. Goodrich with 10 in the timer. Goodrich looks for Mr. Clutch with 8 in the timer. Goodrich still dribbling with 6 in the timer. Goodrich passes under to Wilt. He's got it. He puts it up and slam dunks it. A slam dunk by Wilt. Length of the court pass. Intercepted by Ellis. Ellis to Goodrich. Goodrich front court. 30 seconds to play. The Lakers by 3.
Chamberlain slam dunk was a beauty. Foul by Hudson. Goodrich at the line. Free throw good. He's got another one coming. 28 seconds to play. The Lakers probably have it, but who knows? If they win, we'll be in their locker room. The free throw is good. 195, 28 seconds. The Lakers lead it. Hudson front court. Hudson around Bellamy's screen. West takes it away from him. There goes Ellis. West gives Ellis the ball. He'll slam it. He does. The Los Angeles Lakers, the all-time consecutive game winning kings. 21 in a row. 16 seconds left to Washington. Down the middle. West steals it again. West steals it to Goodrich. Fast break. He lays it in. This is maybe the greatest game I've ever seen Jerry West play defensively, Lynn.
It is amazing, the steals that he has.
104-95. Front court, it's over to Washington. His 20-footer no good. Rebound to Chamberlain. His pass is to Ellis. The game's over. The game is over. The Los Angeles Lakers have defeated the Atlanta Hawks 104-95. The Los Angeles Lakers are the greatest winning team in the history of basketball for consecutive wins. Elgin Baylor will be the next speaker.
On behalf of the entire Laker organization, I'd like to present the game-winning ball to Coach Bill Sharman for 21 straight victories.
The only thing I can say that I've been in basketball a long time, and I believe this is the greatest thrill. It's never been done before. And I couldn't be happier and pleased and more proud of these players that's worked so hard. And on behalf of the players, we really appreciate your support, and we're going to do our best to bring the championship here this year.
The final score is the Lakers roll off 8 points in the last minute, 104-95. Los Angeles wins his 21st consecutive victory.
The happiest man, I think, in Los Angeles is the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers and the Los Angeles Kings, Jack Kent Cooke. Jack, this is a highlight of your life, one of them.
Yes, Chick, 21 victories tonight, and I feel younger than 21 years of age, and I know that you do too. It was a nip and tuck battle, and I nearly had a couple of heart attacks towards the end, but it was all worth it, wasn't it?
I thought that the way that Wilt turned on individually at the start of the fourth quarter actually said to everybody, we're going to win.
And Wilt Chamberlain is playing just about the best basketball I've ever seen any man play in my life. And take little Gail Goodrich. He has developed a touch for shooting that is absolutely unbelievable. Forgive the reference here. It's fairy-like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's almost a feather that it leaves his hand. And all of them, and Pat, and Leroy, the whole crew. This is the wonderful thing. All under the aegis of that genius of tuition and guidance, William Sharman.
Pat, congratulations on 21 straight. Is this perhaps your biggest thrill as a professional ball player?
It's got to be, Lynn. It's just fantastic. It's hard to go along in the NBA and knock off 7 or 8 wins in a row. But when you think about 21 wins in a row, and with the schedule that we play and the traveling that we play, it's unbelievable. And I think we're here savoring it tonight, and I just hope we can go on. Maybe, to even 25-30. Who knows?
Okay, here's Gail Goodrich, Lynn. Nice game, Gail.
Thank you very much,
In fact, it's been a nice season. It's been, I know, a happy one for you.
Well, it really has.
I had to wonder what was going through your mind over there tonight when Bill was keeping you on the bench, and I'll bet you're thinking, look, the way Pat's playing, he's playing defense, playing at the other end, too. Leave him in there.
He was really playing well. There's no question about it. They did a great job on Hudson. The only thing is when he put me back in, the only thing I was really stiff. That was
I know, that's what I was worried about. I know it's the first time you dribbled, you were a little bit unsure, but then in the corner you get trapped with the clock going down. When did you see Wilt?
I saw him. He set the screen and then broke to the basket.
Good pick and roll.
He's very good.
And wasn't that a good slammer? I mean, he had to reach back a little.
Yeah, I'd say he played sensational. He really took over in the fourth quarter on the boards, no question.
All right, here's Happy Harrison with Lynn. Nice going, Happy.
I just, I'm happy and feel very fortunate to be a part of the club. I haven't been playing personally as well as I'd like to, but we've got a long ways to go yet, and I'm sure things will break as far as that's concerned. But it's history, and I think guys like West and Chamberlain really deserve. They've worked hard. They've set all kinds of records, and I'm really happy for them.
The main thing is the Lakers keep improving as a team, and I think the Lakers are doing that right now.
Well, I don't think there's any question that the feat right now is, of course, I think we can extend this longer, but I think the guys in the back of the guys' mind is that we'd like to win the championship. That's the big thing that we're looking forward to.
I got with me Jimmy McMillan, and Jimmy is savoring a little champagne, just like a victory party, Jimmy.
Well, I think this is an indication of what's going to happen at the end of the year when we win the championship.
I'm glad to hear that. You had a big night again, Jim.
We've been playing well as a team, and when we play well as a team, I play well, because I play well within the framework of our team offense that we have.
Chick, I have with me the general manager of the Los Angeles Lakers, a man who's made some great off-season deals to put this squad together. Fred, this has to be one of the highlights of the Laker history.
I think it is. In the 12 seasons, I think very definitely, Lynn. To me, at least, this has to be the highlight. We came so close so many times to win the World's Championship. We haven't done it, but this is an accomplishment certainly almost equals winning the World's Championship, because when you win 21 games in a row in this league, that is something else.
What do you think have been the two biggest or three of the biggest things that have made this team as effective this year as they have been?
Well, I think number one, it has to be Bill Sharman and K.C. Jones putting the whole thing together so quickly. I felt we'd have a good ball club perhaps by mid-season, but I thought it would take that long to install a relatively new system. But I feel that particularly tonight and certainly through the streak, Wilt Chamberlain has just been fantastic, and I thought that Jerry West might very well have played the best defensive game I've seen him play in 12 years. He made the big plays when he had to make them, just as Wilt got us going to start that fourth quarter. He just ignited his fans and the crowd, and certainly ignited his ball club.
Bill Sharman, I want to congratulate you on behalf of all the Laker fans. This has been some kind of a feat, winning 21 in a row.
Well, Chick, it's a great thrill, as you know. The only thing I wish for the rest of the year that we stay healthy, then I'll take my chances. But no matter what happens, this is something they can't take away from us, Chick, that there's been 25 world's champions through the years in the NBA, but no team has ever gone 21 in a row. So I think it's something to be very pleased about, and I couldn't be happier, and especially for the players.
You were a tough guard yourself. K.C. Jones, your assistant, was a tough guard. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play a better defensive basketball game than Jerry West played tonight.
Well, that's true. Of course, he amazes me so often that I think we all have a tendency to take him for granted, but he was just superb. And the whole team, Chick, as you know as well as myself, the last 4 games have been by far the toughest games we've had with schedule, traveling.
And teams.
And teams. They've come in, and the teams that we've played have been hot. They've been pointing towards us, and it's been very, very physical, and I haven't been able to give the regulars the rest that I wanted to. In fact, I apologize to Jerry West tonight for making him work so hard, but I just felt it was worth the record, and I wanted to go after it. But from now on, I'm hoping to give the regulars a little more rest as we go along.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chick. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, buddy. Here's Lynn.
Chick, with me is Mr. Jerry West, a man who has been with the Laker organization for 12 years. And Jerry, I don't know if you've ever seen a locker room like this, but this has to be one of your greatest thrills in professional sports or in your basketball career.
Well, Lynn, this really is a great thrill. Tonight, those last minute or two would not tick off. I didn't think it was ever going to get off there, and I say particularly when they were 3 points behind. It seemed like we had many opportunities to really put the ball game away. We were ahead by 10 points, and we'd come down and not get a good shot, or something would happen. They'd come down and make an easy basket. But as I say, they played a good ball game. It's just one of those nights when our guys were trying so hard, maybe they were over-trying.
I think you probably had around 10 steals in the game, but the important thing was you were stealing the ball in the last 2 or 3 minutes there to help turn the game around.
It makes a great deal of difference when you got a big guy, this guy standing beside of me behind you here. You can take a few chances, and if you miss, well, he's back there to make up for the mistakes. I've got to give him a lot of credit for my defensive play, because I do gamble a lot.
Right.
And as I say, it was just a good ball game for us to win.
Well, congratulations. It has to be a thrill for you as a captain to lead this team to 21 straight.
Well, it's a thrill to be part of it, Lynn. Actually, I'm sort of glad it's over. Maybe we can get back to playing the regular routine of basketball I think we're capable of playing.
Right. Do you think that maybe the team's altered their style of play, or just emotionally or mentally they've been playing different because of this win streak?
Well, I think it's a combination of things. There definitely has to be a lot of emotion involved with all the accolades being put on the fact that you can win 21 in a row. The fact that you beat out the Milwaukee Bucks record, which were the world champions, or now are the world champions. It's a lot of different feelings behind if you win 20 to 21 games, what you have done. I just believe it's another win for us. We're fortunate to have them all in a row. The season's not even half over, and we have a long way to go. I just hope it gives a little impetus to be greater as the season goes on.
But in the fourth quarter, it seemed all of a sudden you just started to turn the game around. You got so active out there, and once you got a rebound at either end, you just sprinted down the court. What maybe turned around your play?
Well, actually, I was a little lethargic through part of the game. I just felt as though that we had 12 more minutes to do something no other team has ever done, so I would try to just dig a little harder. You can sort of like get yourself psyched up somewhat. This is a long season. It's hard to psych yourself up all the time, but things worked out well.
I got Leroy Ellis standing over here. I'll tell you, the job that you have done makes an old friend of yours, me, very proud of you.
Well, Chick, you've been a friend a long time, and it's really great to to do something to make myself proud and you.
I bet this is the biggest thrill of your life, isn't it?
Yes, it is really a big thrill. Nothing like this has ever happened. You know, I've been Eastern Division champs, Western Division champs. We come from last place one year to first place the next year in the East. And this is just one of the greatest things that ever happened since I've been playing professional basketball.
Thank you, Leroy. Here's Flynn Robinson. Flynn, your contribution to this 21 games in a row is just as big as anybody else, just as big as Wilt or Jerry, and we congratulate you.
Well, thank you very much, and I'm glad that this team here won. And I can't say enough for this team. I hope that we can continue our winning and go all the way.
The thing that's done it, Flynn, is that like if he calls on you, you go in and get points. Leroy gets points. Riley did a great job tonight, defensively and offensively.
Great. I think that this team has the best bench in the NBA. And I think that this has kept us going good.
I think, too, that you might have the best substituting coach in the league. I think he knows more about substitutions, really, than anybody I've ever been around.
Yes, his record has proven that he is one of the all-time, great, coaches. And I think that that this is going to be, a fantastic year.
Chick, we have with us here John Trapp, a man who has to be in a very difficult position because the 20th win and the 21st win, he was sitting on the bench, and it had to be pretty nerve-wracking, the games being so close down there to the wire.
At times they were, but I wasn't too nervous. I was just trying to keep the team out there on the floor going from my position.
This has to be one of the greatest teams you've played on, and perhaps has the greatest attitude of any team you've played on.
By far, it's the greatest team I've ever played on because this team has done something which I hope no other team can ever do because this is a fantastic year that we're off to. And I just hope we just keep right on going the rest of this month undefeated.
Well, John, you have impressed the Laker management with your attitude, and you're going to impress some fans, I think, with your play before the season's over. Again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, Chick.
Once again, the final score, the Los Angeles Lakers 104, the Atlanta Hawks 95. The Los Angeles Lakers on this date, December the 12th, 1971, established an all-time NBA mark. And that mark is 21 consecutive victories, and they can make it 22 at Portland, Oregon on Tuesday night. So now the pressure is off. The team just wants to play their game. But in sports, there's always one more record to go after. This one is 26 in a row. Most wins by a professional sports team, the 1916 baseball New York Giants. The Lakers continue their winning ways and shoot for that 26-game figure by getting past the Portland Trail Blazers for the third time in the winning scheme. Score 129-114, and they do it by shooting 55% from the field and establish themselves as the toughest team in the NBA at this stage of the season. 22 consecutive victories. Golden State's Warriors come to town and hope to stifle the winning streak of the Lakers. But Los Angeles puts on one of their great blitz periods and blow the Warriors out of the ball game. Final score 129-99. The Lakers had just 11 turnovers in this game and win their 23rd straight. The Lakers flew to Phoenix, and everybody expected a tough game. But the Lakers had a 43-point fourth quarter and romped past the Suns 132-106. The 5 Lakers starters scored between 18 and 28 points to offset the fine 31-point game of Neil Walk. This was the second time in the streak that the Lakers beat Phoenix. The record now reads 24 in a row. Philadelphia's 76ers came to town seeking revenge. The Lakers had beaten them twice in the streak already, and in this game with 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, it looked like Philadelphia really had a chance, as the Lakers looked for 25 in a row. Carter 30 feet out, terminates the dribble, gives over to Jackson, lobs under to Cunningham. He tries to tip it in without catching and misses. The rebound is to Wilt. That's 33. The ball is to West. West front court, down the middle. Right side to Goodrich. He's got it underneath. Spin shot. Good! He falls! Gail Goodrich took a short hop pass and sailed through the air at least 12 feet before he delivered a little hook shot left-handed. They have gone from 119 to 118 lead to 137 to 119. It's been a tremendous surge here in the last quarter, and that's the way this club has done it. Last year they used to lose the close ones in the last quarter. And the game is over. The final score, the Los Angeles Lakers achieving their 25th consecutive victory, 154 to 132. The Lakers play Buffalo and look as cold as the weather was outside. The Braves lead by 6 at the end of the first period and extended that lead to 11 points by halftime. But the Lakers made their famous blitz move in the second half and won the game 117 to 103. Wilt Chamberlain scored 31 points and had 22 rebounds. The
The Lakers had 26 in a row. On to Baltimore, and the Lakers shoot for 27 straight. Wow. Jerry West scores 37 points. Hairston has 17 rebounds.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. The game's over. The Lakers have won 27 in a row. The first Major League sports team ever to win as many as 27 consecutive games. And they did it tonight against a determined, good Baltimore Bullet team. Final score, Los Angeles 127, Baltimore 120.
The Lakers are back at the Forum hosting Houston and respond with a great 54% shooting effort from the field. Hairston takes 21 rebounds, and Jerry West scores 34 points and gets 17 assists. The Lakers look for number 28 tonight. 68-66. Here's the ball, Lance. Lakers trail by 2. Lance in deep at the base. 17-footer over West. Won't go. Rebound is off. Grabbed by Mealy. Knocked away by Hairston. Free ball. Happy's got it. He's on the floor with it. While there, give to West. West front court. The crowd is with the Lakers. Down the middle, West. All the way, West. Missed the layup, but he was fouled. And the rebound is to Wilt. To Goodrich. Here we go. 4 on 3 to the middle man, West. Right side is McMillan. The pass to Mack. He's under there. Lay it to the left side to Hairston. He scores. Timeout, Houston, and the crowd is eating it up. 4 seconds left. Crowd is counting the seconds down, but they didn't see the clock stop. they said 4, 3, 2, 1, but the clock stopped at 4. Los Angeles 137, Houston 115. All right. Riles brings it into Ellis to Riley. Dribble drive underneath. Spin shot, no good. Rebound is off. The game's over. The Los Angeles Lakers have won their 28th consecutive victory, more than any other Major League sports club in the history of the world of sports. Elmore Smith, Buffalo's 7-foot rookie center, scores 32 points. But the Lakers give up only 10 points in the entire second quarter as they beat the Braves 105-87. That makes 29 straight. A capacity crowd in Seattle and a thrilling simulcast for Los Angeles fans. Will it be a sonic boom, or will the Los Angeles Lakers indeed add to their almost unbelievable record of 29 consecutive victories? The Los Angeles Lakers will be looking for their 36th win in 39 games. 5:09 to play. Seattle will be only a game and a half ahead of Golden State in a battle for a playoff spot if they lose. They haven't lost yet by a long shot. In low, it goes to Wilt. His pass faked underneath to Riley. Wilt still got it. 9 in the timer. Still got it. Now to the dribble. Underneath. He's there. Put it up and in. Chamberlain. 104-89, 15-point lead, and it looks like the sonic boom is not going to materialize. 23 seconds to play. Sunday night, Boston at the Forum. Pass down the floor to Brown. His shot spiked down by Ellis to Clemens. Front court to Robinson. Robinson fakes, gives underneath to John Q, and he slam dunks. Brown's 20-foot jumper from the right side is good. 120 to 106, 5 seconds to play. 4, Clemens' 23-footer is good. Final score, Los Angeles 122, Seattle Supersonics 106. The Lakers' road record is 19-1. Their overall record is now 36-3. And when you win 36 out of 39 games, your winning percentage is an unbelievable 92.3. 30 in a row, and 2 calendar months, November and December, completed without a loss. The Lakers seek 31 straight as they host the tough Boston Celtics. Dave Cowens and John Havlicek score 29 points apiece for Boston. But the Lakers are a good fast-breaking team and beat the Celts 122 to 113 as Gail Goodrich pumps in 40 points before another capacity crowd at the fabulous Forum. Game 32 in an unbelievable streak of wins. It's the first Cleveland, Ohio sellout ever. Cleveland leads in the fourth quarter, and the hometown crowd expects an upset victory. But the Lakers starters have too much poise, and they defeat the Cavaliers by a score of 113 to 103. And for the Lakers, their 32nd consecutive win. On to Atlanta, Georgia for one of the most lopsided Laker victories in the streak. The Lakers run all over Atlanta, winning their 33rd without a loss with a 44-point spread, 134 to 90. Milwaukee coach Larry Costello is at the game, scouting the Lakers, and describes the long outlet pass as the key to the Laker attack. And in the Lakers' next meeting, January the 9th, 1972 against Milwaukee, the string comes to an end. One of the most phenomenal records in the annals of sports is over. The streak was an incredible accomplishment, 33 in a row. The Los Angeles Lakers will always be remembered as the team that accomplished what no other team in history has ever done, and probably what no other team will ever do again. Yes, it's been a record-making ride by the Los Angeles Lakers, 33 straight. But as a wise man once said, nothing lasts forever.